Hi, welcome to Redner's Markets. I'm Meredith McGrath, Registered Dietitian. Most people only shop one day per week and spend about an hour in the store. But with over 50,000 items, that usually doesn't give us enough time to look at all the nutrition labels. Grocery shopping can sometimes leave people feeling overwhelmed, frustrated, and defeated. Today, I'm going to show you some healthy tips in each department that are going to help you make better choices for your health and your budget, and hopefully turn grocery shopping into a fun, exciting adventure to try new foods and build a healthy plate. Let's get started. When you walk into the store, you're going to be greeted by beautiful, colorful, fresh produce. And this is really where you should spend the majority of your time because this should make up the majority of food that you're eating. Focus on fruits and vegetables is the best way to ensure you are giving your body adequate vitamins, minerals, fiber, and helping to keep your weight in check. Each week, load up on foods that you know will fit your lifestyle. That includes your schedule, your budget, and of course, your taste preferences. If your schedule is looking really busy and you don't have time to clean and cut fresh produce, consider purchasing pre-cut options. Diced onions, peppers, and tomatoes are easy go-tos for morning omelets, lunchtime salads, and dinner casseroles. Ready-to-eat fruit are perfect for smoothie making, grab-and-go snacks, or even toppers for your oatmeal. And don't forget about packaged leafy greens and salad kits, or even store-made salads. Eating a small salad before a meal not only sets the stage nutritionally, but also helps fill you up so it's easier to keep your dinner's portion sizes in check. Even though these items may cost a bit more, it will ensure that these foods get eaten and less likely to go to waste if you don't have time to prepare them. When it comes to saving money in the produce department, look for foods that are on sale and in season. And if you happen to find a really good sale and a great crop, you may want to even consider buying extras and freezing for those out-of-season months. Watch for sales on imperfect items. Just because a food doesn't look perfect in appearance doesn't mean it won't taste good. These are great ingredients for stir-fries and soups. Another great item that can help stretch your dollars are mushrooms. This versatile food adds a punch of flavor, vitamin D, and can easily be combined with meat to create a more plant-focused meal. Simply dice mushrooms and add them into a ground chicken, turkey, or beef. This will allow you to use less meat, which saves calories, fat, and money while increasing your meal's nutrition. Sounds like a win to me. Also look for items that could be used in multiple ways. This way you are sure to use them before they perish. If you are buying a pack of celery, plan on making chicken salad, soup, and cutting extra up for a midday snack. Fresh salsa can be used on avocado toast for breakfast, with baked tortilla chips as a snack, and on top of grilled chicken or salmon for dinner. And as for your preferences, definitely capitalize on the foods that you like. In this department, you cannot go wrong. However, make it a goal each week to try a new fruit or vegetable. Here at Redner's Market, we are always working with farmers locally, throughout the country, and beyond to ensure that we're getting the freshest foods while offering new varieties that people like yourself may enjoy. Have you ever tried a dragon fruit? Asian pear? Or what about a pink pineapple? Make sure to fill up your cart with all colors of fruits and vegetables. Each color of the rainbow represents different vitamins and minerals, all essential to your health. And don't forget to check out the organic section to see what foods might work for you. Keep in mind, everyone has different goals and ideas of what healthy means to them. Fruits and vegetables of all kinds are beneficial to your health, so just make sure you're eating plenty of them. Now that you've filled your cart with some fresh produce, let's keep on shopping. The inner aisles of the grocery store is where you're going to find those pantry staples. These are great foods to stock up on when they go on sale. But because these are packaged foods, label reading is going to be very important. Keep an eye on fat, particularly saturated fat, sugars, especially added sugars, and look for fiber, because we want to make sure we are aiming to increase our fiber for heart health and good digestion. Canned fruits are convenient, affordable, shelf-stable, and available year-round. Pick fruit that is packed in 100% juice and do not include added sugars. I love to throw a cup of fruit in my lunch bag or even use canned fruit in my overnight oats. Simply get some small reusable containers, add in your favorite yogurt, topped with canned pineapple or peaches, sprinkle a little granola, and it'll be ready for you in the morning. Canned vegetables are great for last-minute side dishes and soups. Look for low-sodium versions or no salt added. You may even want to consider draining or rinsing, which takes no time at all. Next to the canned vegetables, you will also see another important pantry staple: canned and dried beans. Beans are excellent sources of both plant-based protein and dietary fiber, which makes them good for your heart and digestion. Beans can be used to make a great black bean burger and can be used as a perfect addition to soups, salads, or casseroles. Another aisle with hidden nutrition is the grain aisle. This includes pasta and rice. With so many options to choose from, without a doubt, you will be able to find an option that meets your nutritional needs. If you are looking for whole grains and increased fiber, look for whole wheat pasta. This does have a different flavor profile than traditional white pasta. It tends to be a bit more nutty and earthy with a denser texture. You can try to slowly introduce it by mixing it with traditional pasta, or try one of the high-protein, high-fiber pasta. This will give you the added nutrition with a taste and texture you are familiar with. There are also pastas that are made from lentils that make great pasta salads and side dishes. And no matter what pasta you choose, I recommend focusing on serving size. Aim for 1 cup of cooked pasta and consider adding vegetables to either the pasta or the sauce. This way it will bulk it up and make it more satisfying. When you are selecting rice, consider brown rice or a high-protein alternative like quinoa. If you're looking for a pre-made pasta sauce, label reading will be key. Traditional pasta sauce can be filled with sugar and salt. When reading labels, compare some of your favorites to see which one has less. Or consider making your own pasta sauce with a simple base of crushed tomatoes, diced onions, and herbs and spices to your liking. Speaking of spices, this is definitely an aisle you want to have on your radar. Having a pantry full of spices is key to adding flavor without the sodium. I like to purchase my staple spices in larger containers since I know I use them often. Some common spices include black pepper, cumin, thyme, paprika, and oregano. If you're unsure what spices to purchase, check out spice blends that could be used for many dishes and also give suggestions for usage on the container. Just give a quick glance to make sure there's no added sodium. Next up are 2 items that everyone loves and require some extra time in the aisle: cereals and breads. These items are primarily made up of carbohydrates, which give our body energy. However, it is important to look for a few areas on the label. A good place to start is with the 3-3-3 rule. Total fat and sugars should be less than 3 grams each, and fiber should be more than 3 grams. However, just like any rules, there are exceptions. If your cereal or bread has nuts in, you will see a higher amount of fat, and that will mostly be heart-healthy fats. So as long as that fits into your personal goals, that could still be a good choice. Another thing you want to remember when you are comparing labels is to make sure you are comparing the same portion sizes, since sometimes they may differ. Personal choice and budget also comes into play in these sections. When you have some extra time to spend in the store, read as many labels as you can and come up with a few different options. Then, when they go on sale, select that item that week. You may also want to consider oatmeal, which is high in fiber and considered good for your heart. You can eat it hot for breakfast or use it to make a muesli, which is a cold oatmeal dish with added fruits and nuts. Boost nutrition with a tablespoon of chia seeds to add fiber, protein, healthy fats, and antioxidants. If you're looking for low carbohydrate options, you can try wraps, light bread, or English muffins. And always look for ways to add fruits and vegetables. If you like peanut butter spread on an English muffin, don't stop there. Add a few slices of apples or pears and even topped with crushed pistachios. If you want to make a healthy turkey wrap for lunch, spread some smashed avocado on there instead of mayo. As you continue to make your way throughout the store, you will come across plenty of protein sources. This includes both animal proteins and plant-based protein. Variety and serving size for animal proteins is important. Lean chicken, turkey, pork, and seafood make great options within a 3-ounce serving size. Consider your cooking methods and purchase the appropriate cuts. Also, by purchasing plain fresh options, you can be in control of the amount of sodium and then add flavor with your favorite herbs and spices. Lean beef is also a great option filled with B vitamins, iron, and zinc. Look for the words loin, round, or lean ground beef to make a heart-healthy choice. Tofu is a great protein source that can be used for stir-fries, tacos, scrambled eggs, and an alternate to substitute for other meat dishes. Purchasing lean protein in bulk and freezing them in reasonable portion sizes is a great way to save money. The frozen food aisle has become one of my favorites. There are so many healthy, convenient options here that make shopping on a budget possible. Frozen fruits and vegetables are flash frozen at the time of harvest, making them as nutritious as fresh. They are great to have on hand when you're in a pinch. Check out the ingredients to see if there are any additional sauces or sugars added. And if you're looking for another plant-based protein option, edamame makes a healthy snack or side dish. The dairy department is filled with foods that provide our body with key nutrients like calcium, vitamin D, magnesium, phosphorus, and protein. When it comes to label reading here, particularly for milk and yogurt, keep an eye on added sugars. Milk and yogurt will have naturally occurring sugar, which is lactose, so you will see higher numbers for total sugar. But we do want to limit the additional sugar added beyond that. Traditional cow's milk is a great way to get those vitamins and minerals in one unique package. If you're watching calories and fat, stick with 1% or skim milk. If you're unable to tolerate milk or interested in trying something new, there are alternatives. Lactose-free, soy, and plant-based beverages are a great way to still get the necessary nutrition, but read the label since not all these beverages are created equal. If you're choosing a flavor option, this is an area where you definitely have to watch for those added sugars. In addition to many milk beverages, the yogurt shelves can be overwhelming as well. Greek yogurt is thicker and creamier with increased protein. There are also many options that fortify with probiotics for gut health. No matter what you choose, reading the label for fat and added sugar while making sure you like the taste and consistency will land you on the perfect yogurt for you. Eggs. I can never say enough good things about eggs. This nutrient-dense food is a complete protein source. It's low-calorie, versatile, and packed with vitamins and minerals. You can make mini egg muffins and freeze them, or hard-cooked eggs for a snack or a salad for later in the day. Well, I hope you enjoyed our time together. Although we didn't go through all 50,000 items, I hope this tour helped. Remember, healthy eating doesn't have to be perfect. It's about making small, sustainable changes. Every cart you fill is a chance to nourish yourself and your family.